the one person that made my life bearable has gone. My already heavy legs seem to fill with lead, putting one foot in front of the other becoming more of a slog. Never before have I needed to be held and told everything is going to be okay. Never before have I wished so hard for a man's arms to take me in them and hide me from the cruelty of this world. But only one man's arms are what I want. And I can't have him. I look up once again, as if I may find him amid the dense crowds. Of course I don't, and my heart aches a little more. The procession comes to a gradual stop, and gunfire sounds loudly, making me startle and my heart lurch. I dart my eyes to where I know Damon to be. He's unfazed, and he nods to the doors of St. Paul's. I follow his eyes and find two neat lines of soldiers forming a walkway into the cathedral, their weapons pointing to the sky. Quickly gathering myself, I wait for my mother to lead before Eddie and I follow my father's coffin into the sacred building. I expected it, but the sight of the TV cameras still makes me falter in my steps toward the altar, and as I settle on the pew, surrounded by world leaders, fame, fortune, and supremacy, my grief is masked for a few moments by something else. Something formidable in its power. I glance over my shoulder and lose a few breaths when our eyes meet. He looks as defeated as I feel. And then he looks away, and I know it isn't because he's fearful of someone seeing us staring at each other and what that might mean. It's because he can't look me in the eye. He can't accept that our story has come to an end. He can't accept that my guilt is superseding every other emotion I possess. Guilt is a horrid emotion. My father and my brother are dead, and it is because of me. I don't deserve to be happy. I deserve all the losses that come with wearing a crown. And the biggest loss of all is losing Josh. I finally breathe steadily for the first time today once the doors of Clarendon Palace close behind me. As soon as my legs have carried me to the Claret Lounge, I close my eyes, taking hold of the sideboard and focus only on the oxygen hitting my lungs. I feel utterly exhausted. "Your Highness," one of the Clarendon's maids says, tentatively, holding a tray out to me. One single glass of champagne rests atop of it, the bubbles almost hypnotizing. I look at her and find a soft smile. "Your Highness, not Your Majesty. No one knows of the scandal. No one knows my disgraceful ass has landed on the throne. The world has been waiting for Eddie to be sworn in, his devastation and unstable frame of mind being blamed for the delay, not the fact that he's not the late king's son." Returning her mild smile, I accept the glass. "Anyone would think you're celebrating." As always, my father's sister, Victoria, the eldest of his siblings, looks at me like I'm something she's just stepped in. "It's your father's funeral, for crying out loud, and here you are, disrespecting his life with your red lips, shirtstockings, and champagne." A gentle hand lands on my forearm, and Uncle Stefan's straight lips softly warn me from attacking. I don't attack, but something deep and desperate urges me to smack her down. I take the glass and give the maid a reassuring gesture, since she's only offered what she knows I need. "You may leave," I say to Victoria, short and sharp, leaving no room for discussion. "Excuse me?" Her indignation would make me smile if there was anything much to smile about. Of course, she doesn't know she just insulted her queen. "Leave," Eddie says, pointing a deadly expression Victoria's way, before casting his eyes around to the rest of the family. It takes that one word from my brother, the man they believe to be king, for Victoria to put a sock in it and everyone to leave the lounge. Even the footmen heed the bitter vibes, shutting the door on their way out, leaving my mother, Eddie, and me.